Mr. President, senators have been seeing a lot of each other lately. In fact, too much, some might say. The Senate is hopefully about to wrap up its 10th consecutive week in session, the Senate's longest in-session stretch in over 15 years. 10 weeks that include late nights, weekend work, and even an all-night session. And we have a lot of accomplishments to report back to our constituents when we're back in our states next week. The Senate has confirmed 21 members of President Trump's cabinet, and we've done it at the fastest pace since 2001. That's right. The Senate has gotten through hearings, markups, and floor votes on 21 cabinet nominees at a record pace. As a result, President Trump has more of his cabinet in place today than any president since George W. Bush. And we've also confirmed a lot of sub-cabinet officials and a new FBI director. And Senate committees are continuing to hold hearings and send more of the President's nominees to the floor for a vote. Mr. President, the Senate Republican majority has also been working to execute our legislative agenda. And at the top of the priority list is securing the border. And the first bill we sent to President Trump's desk was the Laken Riley Act, which ensures that criminal illegal immigrants are detained when they're arrested for certain crimes and not returned to America's streets. Senator Britt led the debate on this bill on the floor, and we had an amendment process that made this bill stronger by adding Senator Ernst's bill, Sarah's Law, and elements of Senator Budd's bill, the Police Act. Senate Republicans also passed a budget resolution to unlock the process to provide resources to carry out President Trump's border agenda. We've already seen border crossings plummet in response to President Trump's border security measures. Illegal immigrants have been arrested and deported from cities around the country. But to continue these efforts and maintain a secure border will require additional resources, and we're determined to deliver them. We're also working to address the fentanyl crisis by passing the HALT Fentanyl Act. The HALT Fentanyl Act will permanently classify fentanyl-related substances as Schedule I drugs. We'll provide law enforcement with a critical tool to go after the people who are bringing this poison into our country and killing Americans. And I expect that we'll pass this bill soon. Mr. President, Senate Republicans are also working to eliminate some of the Biden administration's burdensome regulations. As part of our promise to unleash American energy, we passed Senator Hovind's resolution to block the Biden natural gas tax, and we also passed Senator Kennedy's resolution overturning a rule that would have stifled energy development in America's waters. To promote financial freedom, we passed resolutions from Senators Ricketts and Cruz to protect America's financial privacy. And there will be more regulatory relief to come. Mr. President, it's been a busy couple of months, and we've gotten a lot done. And we could have done even more if Democrats hadn't repeatedly chosen to use the filibuster. That's right. A few short months ago, when Democrats were in the majority, they were making plans to destroy the filibuster. Now they've been in the minority for 10 weeks. They've already used the filibuster 3 times. And what are the bills that they blocked? Well, first, there was the Born Alive Abortion Survivors Protection Act, a bill that simply requires doctors to give a baby born alive after a failed abortion the same medical care that any other baby would receive. Then there was the ICC sanctions bill, which would have supported our ally Israel and protected American service members abroad. And then just last week, every Democrat joined a filibuster against Senator Tuberville's bill to keep biological men out of women's and girls' sports. And now, Democrats are threatening yet a 4th filibuster, this time to shut down the federal government tomorrow. I have to say, it's funny how Democrats' opposition to the filibuster changes with the prevailing winds. Mr. President, I promised last year that 2025 would be a busy year. And these past 10 weeks are just the beginning. Republicans are working to deliver for the American people, and we are just getting started.